Good evening and welcome to Zaleski Sports and another night under the lights, Friday Night Football, as we are here in living color from Wittenberg-Birnamwood High School, just east of Wausau. Beautiful drive over on Highway 29 and beautiful complex here at Wittenberg-Birnamwood. Grass nice and green here, and should be a great night for football as we've got 68 degrees, and we've got, we'll call it a little cloudy skies. I guess storms are pulling in because they have started a few games over on the west side of the state, started them early because they're afraid of the thunderstorms coming in, but we should have no problem with them. By the time they get here, we should be done. And so, well, as I mentioned, we've got 68 degrees, a beautiful night for football, and two very, very good teams as the Stratford Tigers picked up their first win last week with a very nice win over the Spencer Columbus Dons as they held Spencer Columbus's star running back, Jack Haper, to 100 and let's see what he had here. He had 106 yards and 22 carries, as everyone pretty much in the state of Wisconsin knows that he had 611 yards after the first two ball games. Right now he's got 84 carries for 717 yards rushing and 10 touchdowns, and they are in action tonight, and I'll tell you later who they're playing here as we get through the rest of the conference. But WIAA Fremont got beat by Wittenberg-Birnamwood last week, 34-7, as the Chargers running back Caden Yeager had a great night with 186 yards and 3 touchdowns. And the defense of Wittenberg-Birnamwood, as they've got like 21 ball players back who played some defense for the Chargers last year and doing a great job defensive-wise for the Chargers, held WIAA Fremont to a touchdown pass. The sad note for the Chargers, as Bryson Schmid is out for the season. He has signed a letter of intent to play at the University of Minnesota Duluth, and actually he was pretty much their total offense last year, as he had 2,418 total yards. He had 1,008 yards passing with 10 touchdowns, and rushing-wise he had 1,410 yards rushing with 18 touchdowns. But Caden Yeager is taken over and having a great season so far. And last year he carried 17 times for 151 yards and 2 touchdowns. But so Bo Davis is now at the quarterback spot. He threw only 3 passes last year, but he has taken over the quarterback spot. And as I mentioned, they've got 21 ball players back on defense to work for the Chargers here. And I'm going to tell you today's starting lineups and pregame show is brought to you by Country Wireless. Attention Stratford area residents. Country Wireless now has blazing fast service for your connected house. Streaming, gaming, movies, TV, and more is now better than ever with Country Wireless. With download speeds of up to 100 megabytes per second, now is the time to visit countrywireless.com and get blazing fast internet with Country Wireless. As we will be having the national anthem here just shortly, and let me just grab my sheets here, and we'll tell you who else is in action tonight in the Central Wisconsin Large. We have Marathon at Amherst, and Steve Maves is on the call for that one. Colby is at Loyal Greenwood. Loyal Greenwood starting out 3-0 this season, having also a great season. And WIAA Fremont is taking on Spencer Columbus Catholic at Spencer High School, and of course the Stratford Tigers here in Wittenberg. And in the Merwood CWC, Pacelli is at Abbotsford, Iowa Scandinavia at Assumption, Rothschild and Edgar. That has been canceled as Rothschild does not have enough ball players. So Edgar has scheduled a game with Marquette Academy of Illinois, and they're taking on them at DeForest High School, and also Auburndale is at Pittsville. And so we should have a very good contest tonight, as I mentioned. A good news for Stratford fans is that running back Brooks Vanderhoff is suited up tonight and talking to Coach Lehman before the ball game, he figures to have. He's not quite sure if they're going to put Brooks at defense or offense, and we'll see what happens there. Carter Foster is out and not suited up tonight, but everybody else is in the lineup tonight. So it's great to see Brooks back in the starting, or not in the starting lineup, but in the lineup for the Stratford Tigers. Phoenix Express LLC can help you with your landscaping needs for any project, big or small. They are proud to be part of the Stratford community and wishes the Stratford Tigers good luck in today's game. Give them a call or find out more at phoenixexpressllc.com. And Brad Krecklau and Ian Pierce are your rural mutual insurance agents in Marshfield. They offer a full line of insurance products. Contact them for a free quote. As the Stratford Tigers are coming out onto the field here, and the Chargers of Wittenberg-Birnamwood are lining up in the, I'm not sure which way here is north and south here. Which way is north and south here? That's north and that's south. So this field runs east and west then. Okay. So the field here runs completely different than some of them I've seen, but it runs east and west, and everybody's lining up and getting ready for the national anthem here, as the color guards will be coming out shortly. As we have the presentation of the colors here from Wittenberg-Birnamwood. It is customary to remain standing in silence once the American Legion has exited the field.
To honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those of you who are able to remain standing, remove your hats, and place your hand over your heart for the playing of our national anthem before tonight by the Wittenberg-Birnamwood High School Pep Band under the direction of Mrs. Jenny Nesky.
Great job by the Wittenberg-Birnamwood Pep Band within our national anthem, as they will retire the colors now. And these two teams have winning traditions, as Wittenberg-Birnamwood Chargers have made it to the state finals, as we can go back to 1997 in Division IV, where they finished as state champions. And in that, back in 97, let's go back a little history, as in level 1, they beat Peshtigo 42-18. In level 2, they beat Southern Door 21-15 in overtime. In level 3, against Random Lake, they defeated them 35-16. Against Stanley Boyd, they beat in level 4 21-0, and beat Darlington in the state championship 16-0 back in 1997. They also made it to at least level 4 in 2021 in the Division 5. They went 3-1 in that. And in 2003, when they were in Division 4, they were 3-1 also. The matchup between these two ball clubs, Stratford joined the Central Wisconsin Conference back in 2020, as they were in the Merriwood Conference for many, many years. And the overall record between these two teams is Stratford has the advantage of 4 wins and 1 loss. Back in 2020, when they had the inaugural meeting between these two teams, Stratford defeated them 35-6. Then in 2021, Wittenberg-Birnamwood came into Stratford and beat them 8-6. Then in 2022, and this was the start of the string of Stratford winning 3 state championships, they came to Wittenberg-Birnamwood, and Stratford defeated them 14-6. In 2023, they came into Stratford, and Stratford was victorious 34-21. And then last year in 2024, Wittenberg-Birnamwood was back in Stratford again, and Stratford was victorious 33-6. So Stratford, of course, with 10 state championships, which is tops of any team in the state of Wisconsin, with Edgar with 9 in the number 2 spot. Actually, Stratford started out the season with a 26-game winning streak, and of course lost to Mosinee first ball game of the year, and had to kind of regroup from an outstanding team that was from 2024, as they had to replace 11 position first team all conference players. But Stratford does have, and a lot of people don't realize this, Stratford has a 15-game winning streak in the conference. The last time they lost a conference game was not on an opponent that they played's field, or was not at Stratford. The game was held at Marshfield, because that's when Marshfield was actually Stratford's home team at the time, because Stratford was rebuilding their stadium. And they lost back on Friday, October 14th in 2022, and lost 28-21 against Amherst. So that string still goes yet. So let's see if the Stratford Tigers can continue that and make it 16. And Caden Yeager back deep for the Chargers, and kicking off is actually it's a short kick to the up man, to number 5, and that is Logan Gibson, and he gets it out to, we'll say, about the 30. Yeah, let's see, what are we at here? Where they're going to finally mark this. Looks at the 34 of the Chargers. Kicking off was Fisher for the Stratford Tigers. At quarterback is Davis. As Davis keeps it and gets, maybe 5 out of the play? Man, we'll give him 6 on the play. 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line of the Chargers. as Bo Davis at quarterback. In the backfield is Caden Yeager. And pushing and getting big yardage and a first down is number 45. That is Fraser, Oliver Fraser. Fraser goes 6'4", 232 as he bulls his way for 6 yards and a first down for the Chargers. And bulling his way again and meeting a swarm of Tigers at the line of scrimmage. As Fraser's a little slow getting up and gets no yardage on the play.
No gain on the play, 2nd and 10.
Second down and 10 at the Charger 45-yard line. And end around and heading down the sidelines is number 11, Caden Yeager. And Yeager with big yardage. We'll give him 27 on that play. As Yeager goes around left end and gets 27 yards, where it'll be first down and 10 at the 24-yard line. And Fraser piling, steamrolling, and getting big yardage. And he will pick up, we'll give him 5 on the play. Chargers mostly a running team. Bo Davis at quarterback. And he's got a keeper and goes off left tackle, and he'll pick up maybe 2, maybe 3 on the play. And it'll be 3rd and, we'll call it 4. At the 22-yard line of the Stratford Tigers. Working out of the pistol. Hands off to Fraser again, and it goes off left tackle. And he'll have enough for a first down. Or he's just short, they're saying. Picks up 3. That's his 4th carry in this contest already. So 4th down and 1 at the 19. Davis with a keeper. Goes off left tackle, and I don't know if he made it at all. Looks like he maybe just got back to the line of scrimmage. And it'll be first down, Stratford, as Bo Davis is just short. And the Stratford Tigers will take over. First down and 10 at the 20-yard line as Brady Berg is at quarterback for the Tigers. As Berg brings them up to the line. Running out of the pistol. Fakes the Connetter with a pass out in the flat and incomplete. Great defensive play by number 8. That is Winston. So incomplete pass by Brady Berg. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line. Structures Unlimited, your fabric building specialist, supports Stratford Tigers athletics. To find out what a fabric building can do for you, visit structuresunlimited.com or stop in their office in Stratford Industrial Park. As Stratford comes up to the line, Brady hands off Comes around the left side to Haupt, and Haupt is knocked. Well, he stays in bounds, but he's going to pick up a good chunk of yardage. And we'll give him 6 on the play, as Colton Haupt gets his first carry of the night. And 3rd down and 4 for the Tigers. As the Tigers offense picked up a little bit last week against Spencer Columbus. Working out of the pistol. Man in motion. And up the middle. And I think he's going to have enough. And that would be Knetter with the carry. And he'll have enough for a first down, as he gets it right at the marker, right to the 30-yard line, and a first down for the Stratford Tigers, and their first down. So the Tigers have first down and 10 at their own 30-yard line, as the Tiger defense held Wittenberg-Birnamwood to take over at the 20-yard line, coming over, and an incomplete pass by Berg. And it'll make it 2nd and 10 now at 30 with 7:19 left here in the first quarter.
Second and 10 from the 35.
As the Tigers break the huddle. Berg at quarterback. Long count. And Berg keeps it, goes around the right side, and he's dumped.
Berg is sacked on the play. Logan Gibson on the sack.
For no gain on the play. So it'll be 3rd down and 10 at the 30-yard line, as the Tigers are in a passing situation here. Haupt in the backfield on the left-hand side of Berg, and Berg back to pass. A long pass down to Bright, and in and out of the hands of Colton Bright, as the Tigers will have to punt here on a 4th down situation at the 30-yard line. As Brady Berg will be going back to punt. Punts Berg standing at about the 18-yard line. Snap, and the kick is up and bounces, and it'll be down at about the 38-yard line of the Chargers, where the Chargers will take over. Whether you're buying or selling, you can trust Next Home Hub City Realtor Kurt Spaeth. Kurt is your Stratford hometown realtor and wants to help you buy or sell your next home, commercial or residential. Kurt has the expertise you need. Call Next Home Professional Realtor Kurt Spaeth tomorrow. As the Chargers come up to the line of scrimmage, Berg at quarterback, single back to pass, rolls to his right, passes, and a pass intended for Yeager is incomplete. So the first pass that Bo Davis has attempted in tonight's contest, as the Chargers ran the ball on their first possession 8 times, and the Tigers landed up stopping them on downs, as Bo Davis brings them up to the line of scrimmage. Second. And Davis keeps it, goes off the left-hand side and gets across the 40, maybe to the 41. And that's where they'll mark it, at the 41, with a gain of 3 for Davis.
Gain of 3 on the play.
Their offense last year was centered around Bryson Schmid last year, as he had over 1,000 yards rushing last year. So they pretty much kept that same offense. So Davis doing a lot of running, and to go along with Yeager in the backfield also. Davis passing, gets to Yeager and tackled immediately. And Vanderhoof, who's in the ball game, and he wants to finally hit somebody after missing the last 2 ball games, and I'll bet you that felt good for Brooks. And that pass is only good for about 5 yards. As Yeager completes that. And back to punt is number 19. That is Barkey. And a flag on the play. And we'll see what the flag is all about here. And we have one back down here on the 43-yard line also. So I'm thinking what's going to happen is it's going to offset here, as they're heading back to the original line of scrimmage, as they are going to redo 4th down, as the penalties offset each other. So the ball is stationed back at the 43-yard line of the Chargers, and Barkey, Xander Barkey, back to punt. Well, now they're false start, so that's going to back it up, and that's actually the first accepted penalty of the contest. Barkey, and blocked, and recovered by the Chargers, but making the tackle on that play was number 20 for the Tigers, as a 3-man rush came in and blocked that, and Lucas Forrest makes the tackle, and so the Tigers with great field position here now. 1st and 10 at the Charger 31-yard line with 4:48 left in the first quarter. Berg at quarterback, rolls to his right, and attempted pass to Bright is incomplete. As Brady so far 0 for 4 in the passing department. Tigers with a total of 10 total yards in this contest, as that was on their first series. So now 2nd down and 10 from the 31 with 4:44 left in the first quarter. Berg with a long count and hands off to Haupt. Haupt trying to go up the middle. He'll pick up a couple on the play as he's pushed back, but the forward progress will put him at the that'll put him at the 29-yard line. So a gain of 2. And 3rd down and 8 for the Stratford Tigers. Long snap. Hand off to Knetter, off the right tackle. Breaks a few tackles and very close to that 1st down. And we'll see where they mark this. They'll mark it at the 23-yard line. That'll give them a gain of 6. It'll make it 4th down and 2, and definitely in 4th down territory here. as Haupt is in the backfield with Berg. Long count by Berg. And he's got him wide open. And touchdown, Stratford! Brady Berg. To John Muse, as he had his man beat. So on a 23-yard touchdown pass from Brady Berg, a great time for Brady to complete his first pass and gives the Tigers a 6-0 lead. And attempting the extra point for the Tigers will be Mason Miller, with Brady Berg holding. And placement, kick is up, and good. And so, with 3:18 left in the first quarter, the Stratford Tigers get on the board first on a 23-yard pass from Brady Berg to John Muse to make it 7-0. And you're watching high school football here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
At Ridgestop Exteriors, we're more than your average home improvement company. We're your neighbors, and for over 20 years, we've been trusted and proudly serving right here in your community. Customer service is our #1 goal. Call now for your free estimate.
Ridgetop Exteriors.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
And we are back here at Wittenberg-Birnamwood as the Tigers get on the scoreboard. 23-yard pass from Brady Berg to John Muse to put the Tigers up 7-0 with 3:18 here in the first quarter. And kicking off is Fisher for the Stratford Tigers. And approaches. And a very short kick, and it's going to go out of bounds. And so the Tigers will be penalized on this 5 yards as they will go back.
All pronunciations are in there?
Yeah, most of them.
Well, I'm trying to figure out how this is because a lot of people, when it went out of bounds, that
Penalty, the Charger offense will be first down and 10 from 45.
where they re-kicked it, now they've marked it off there. So as going around left end, and it did not fool the defense, as trying to go around the left side was Caden Yeager, and he's going to get stopped for a -5. And 2nd and 15 for the Chargers. So Bo Davis bringing the team up to the line. With Freza in the backfield. And they're keying on Yeager as Yeager has got no gain on the play. As Yeager last week had over 180 yards rushing last week against WIAA Fremont with 3 touchdowns. So 3rd and 15 for the Chargers. Big defensive play here by the Tigers. Davis back to pass, coming around the backside and just missing him and making the catch And he's going to be close to that first down as
Davis' pass complete to Barkey.
as they are going to call it a first down, as he's going to get 15 out of that. Who caught that pass? Who caught that pass? As Barkey caught that pass, and that extra second and third effort gave him that first down. And going up the middle is Fraser. And Fraser will pick up, and he'll pick up maybe about 3 on. Yes, he will pick up 3. And coming around the right side and going nowhere and dropped for a big loss will be Yeager. We have a flag on the play. And we'll see what that is all about. And it's against the Chargers, illegal use of hands. And so it turns out that the Tigers will take the big loss and move them back about third and we'll call it 14. So 7-yard loss by Yeager. Davis back to pass. Big rush as Davis eludes that. Hits the receiver in the flat, and it's going to be very close for a first down there. And that was completed. I think to Logan Gibson. And he will pick up, he was about, 2 yards short. So he'll pick up 12 on that. And the end of the first quarter, as Stratford Tigers have a 7-0 lead, and the Chargers with a 4th down situation and 2. And so you've been watching high school football here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
I got referred to the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with his smile. I'd recommend Ruth Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today. At R&R Flooring and Furniture, we sell products that look good and products that last.
You want a great selection at a great price and a company that stands behind their products? You will find Wolfcraft, Ashley, Marshfield Furniture, and more.
Looking to get the best sleep of your life? We have a mattress for you. Get a 15-year non-paraded hybrid mattress for only 25 cents a night, and we also carry adjustable beds. When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses, it's easy. Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
And we're back here at Wittenberg-Birnamwood, and they give it to the big guy off tackle. That's Fraser. And I'm thinking he's going to have enough. And picks up a first down, just enough for a first down. Reminds me of the Chicago Bears when Refrigerator Perry, they bring the big guy in for the first down, and great job here by Oliver Fraser, as he's carried the ball 6 times already in this contest. And Davis going around the right side and just stopped short. And Davis gets down all the way to about the 2-yard line. So that'll be a gain of 23 on that. They've had 2 big runs as Yeager has had a 27-yarder and now Davis with a 23. So Davis brings the Chargers up to the line where it's 1st and goal at the 2, working out of the pistol. And a keeper by Davis. As Davis keeps the keeper and goes in from 2 yards out to make this a 7-6 ball game. The Tigers out on top, so a 2-yard run by Bo Davis. And attempting the extra point is number 19. And that is blocked as the extra point is no good. So with 11:09 in the second quarter, the Tigers keep a lead with blocking that extra point, and it's the Tigers 7 and the Chargers of Wittenberg-Birnamwood 6. And you are watching high school football here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
My grandparents worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. At no point did I feel like I wasn't being handled by professionals. They were literally taking it on a surgical level, it seemed. Like they were very, very thorough on every step. I feel like Infinity treated my family with the same respect they would have treated their own. I feel like my house is brand new again.
And we are back at Wittenberg-Birnamwood, and the Chargers ready to kick off. And Yeager kicking off for the Chargers. And back deep is Colton Bright. And goes to the up back, going down the left-hand side and getting great return. As the Tigers are going to have great field position here to start their 3rd possession here. And 1st down and 10 at the 46-yard line of the Tigers. So Brady Berg bringing them up. And a shift now to the right-hand side. Hand off to Knetter coming around the right side, and he's going to be stopped. And Knetter is going to lose about 2 on the play. It'll be back onto the 44-yard line, so a loss of 2. Where it'll be 2nd down and 12 at the 44 of the Stratford Tigers. Maple Fest is this weekend, the 13th and 14th in Marshfield. Check out arts and craft vendors, the Kids Zone, and yummy food. That's Maple Fest this weekend at Wildwood Park and Zoo in Marshfield. Berg. And hands off to so 3rd down and 10 now from the 46. So back to the original line of scrimmage.
It's 3rd down and 10.
Remus on that carry. Berg back to pass. Across the middle, and a flag on the play, and that'll be a pass interference there, as the pass was intended to Remus. And that should be enough for a first down.
DPI called on the Chargers.
As it will be from the original line of scrimmage. And that will be 15 big ones charged against the Chargers. So 1st and 10 for the Stratford Tigers. As Brady Berg brings them up to the line of scrimmage at the 39-yard line. Berg rolling to his right. And Berg hit as he released. As the pass was intended for Mason Miller. Across the middle. So it'll be 2nd down and 10 at the 39-yard line with 9:32 left until halftime. During halftime, we'll give you some halftime stats here and tell you of the other games that are going on in the Central Wisconsin area on Zaleski Sports. As Berg brings them up to the line. Knetter gets the handoff, and he's stopped right back, I would say the original line of scrimmage. And they're going to mark it right at the line of scrimmage, so no gain for Aaron Knetter as he's got his 4th carry in a ball game for 8 yards. As Brady brings them up to the line with 3rd and 10 now at the 39-yard line. Long count by Brady. High snap, back to pass, over the middle, and just out of the outreach hands of the intended receiver. And so with the ball at the 39, Brady will go back to punt formation. Rice's More Than Floors of Marshfield. Stop in today for quality window treatments, paint, tile, remnants, and quality flooring. Visit their showroom, visit their website, or give them a call today. As Berg goes back, standing at about, we're 47-yard line. And nobody back there. And are they going to say, as they down it at about the 2-yard line, or are they saying, nope, it went in the end zone? As the official didn't give that signal that it was a touchback. It was more like stop the clock wise. And so the Chargers will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. And we have 8:39 left as Berg brings them up to the line. Or excuse me, as Davis brings them up to the line for the Chargers. And going up the middle. As number 45, that is Oliver Fraza, and he is stopped for no gain. Oh, correction, they'll give him 2 on that. They get 2. So Davis. And being stopped is Davis as Stratford Tigers help him up, and no gain on the play by Bo Davis. So 3rd down and 7 from the 23 here in the second quarter from Wittenberg-Birnamwood. And as I think we have a timeout here now. We haven't got the signal of who called the timeout, but we do have a timeout. So we'll be back in just a bit to give you this continuing great action here from Wittenberg-Birnamwood. And it's brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com here on Zaleski.
Hello, I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor, Next Home Hub City. If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, or you've been around the block, because of my experience, I'm able to help you in the most efficient way. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor. I focus on my clients 100%. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
And we're back here at Wittenberg-Birnamwood as we thought we could get 2 spots in, but there was a quick timeout here. So a 7:29 left here in the second quarter, and a 3rd and 7 situation for the Chargers at the 23-yard line of the Chargers. And being swarmed back there as Yeager, as it was a Wildcat, direct snap to him. And he's going to lose some yardage. And he's going to lose 4 on the play as he goes back to the 19. So he's had that big carry at 27. And back to punt. And a high punt and a fair signal by Colton Bright. And the ball would be placed at, looks like the 40, they're going to call it the 44 possibly. 43. They're going to move that at the 43-yard line of the Tigers, where it'll be 1st down and 10 with 6:44 left. As Barkey had that high punt, and no chance for Colton Bright to return that. So Berg at quarterback, and a handoff around the right side, and picking up Knetter, the ball carrier, and he picks up, and we'll give him 3 on the play. So that's Knetter's 5th carry of the ball game. As we're looking straight down here on the 47-yard line. 2 wide receivers right, Remus in the slot on the right, and handoff. And muscling his way with a big carry is number 23, is Vanderhoff, as Brooks gets a big play there. And enough for a 1st down. Gain of 6 for Brooks, as it's good to see him back in the lineup here as he's played some defense. And some offense now. Halt with the carry, finds a hole, getting big yardage and spins, and gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. And a gain of 17 on the play, as Colton Halt picks up a big 1st down for the Tigers. Ball now down on the 31-yard line of the Chargers. Knetter in the backfield with Berg. High snap. Berg keeps it, and he's going to take a loss. As a high snap, and Knetter had already taken off, so he was all by himself back there. So he's going to lose 6 on the play. Brady had no place to go as that front 4 of the Chargers came charging in to give Brady a 6-yard loss on that. And ball goes over Brady's head, and that's going to be a 13-yard loss. And it's going to make 3rd and a real long here. As about 19 or 29, right at the 50-yard line.
And right at midfield, it's 3rd down and 29. Let's go! Come on, defense!
So the Tigers have their work cut out for them here on 3rd down. Back to pass. Brody lets it fly. And out of the reach to Connor Kraft. And so Tigers now situated with a 4th and 29 now at the 50-yard line. They had gotten down to the 30-yard line, but 2 bad snaps over Brady Berg's head puts Tigers in a really bad situation. So Brady punting, and a fair catch signal at about the 15-yard line. And so they'll mark it at the 15. Nice punt by Brady. Punt of 35 yards for Brady Berg with 3:33 left until halftime. And the Tigers up 7-6 thanks to a blocked extra point after the touchdown by Bo Davis. As Bo brings his ball club up to the line of scrimmage. And going up the middle. As Oliver will pick up, he'll pick up 6 on that play. That's actually one of his biggest carries of the night. Bo hands off to Oliver again, up the middle, and he should have enough for a 1st down. And another 1st down for the Chargers. As Oliver Freza has been the big workhorse for the Chargers this evening. With 2:34 left until halftime. And we've got a fumble. And recovered, I think, by the Chargers as Davis falls on it. As the fumble was by Freza. So no gain on the play. Well, we'll give him 1 then. Oh, a double. And going nowhere as the pitch was to Yeager and then pitch to number 6, Sanchez. And Sanchez will get no gain on the play. And we have a timeout here with 1:47 left, and the Stratford Tigers leading 7-6. And you're watching Friday Night Football Under the Lights here from Wittenberg-Birnamwood on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Hey Gilbert, did you hear Mittens in Marshfield's running a huge anniversary sale and the savings are explosive?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a great deal on some furniture and take it easy this semester.
Anniversary? Already? Party!
Ah, Poindexter's lost again.
Oh my cookies!
This store is huge and everyone is so friendly.
You'll geek out over our huge anniversary savings at Mittens in Marshfield.
And we're back here at Wittenberg-Birnamwood. And update on the Brewers score, bottom of the third inning, and it's 0-0 as they're at home against the St. Louis Cardinals. So the Brewers trying to get on the winning track. Davis at quarterback. And he's going to be wrestled down. And that was number 19 for the Chargers. That was Barkey. And Barkey will pick up no gain on the play. And again, a timeout. So we'll take one more timeout. And you're watching Friday Night Football on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Nuts Deep 2, a Marshfield favorite for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Soup, salad, pizza, omelets, sandwiches, wraps, and burgers. How about appetizers like loaded tots and super nuts nachos? 14 large TVs to watch all your favorite games. Plus, entertainment and event space for groups large and small for your upcoming parties. Nuts Deep 2 again, awarded Best Burgers and Fish Fry in Marshfield. Nuts Deep 2 on South Central Avenue in Marshfield and Nuts Deep 2 North in Spencer.
And we're back here at Wittenberg-Birnamwood as the teams are getting back together. Stratford's got one timeout left. The Chargers have two left. And the punt. And it goes out of bounds at about they're going to say the 42-yard line, the 48-yard line of the Stratford Tigers. So Barkey getting a hold of that one. Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows built to last, saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. We guarantee quality you can trust. And so the Tigers coming up to the line of scrimmage here at their own 48-yard line. Long count by Brady Berg. Fakes the handoff. And pass incomplete, intended for number 4. That would be Connor Kraft, as Brady has only completed one pass in this ball game. He's now 1 for 8, but it was that 23-yard touchdown pass to John Muse to give the Tigers a 7-0 lead, and then the Chargers came down and scored on a 2-yard run by Bo Davis to make it 7-6 as the Tigers blocked the extra point. Brady back to pass, rolls to the right, and takes off. And makes a turn and gets tackled at about the 46-yard line, as he'll pick up 6, and as they hustle to get the clock, and a first down, and a flag on the play. Could be a face mask on this. And the pass is completed to Kraft. And we'll see what face mask on the defense. So that'll give him about a first down on a catch of 10. And then add 15 on there for face mask penalty against the Chargers. And that is the Chargers' third penalty of the night. They've had 2 big ones against them. And so, with 53 seconds left here until halftime, the Tigers up 7-6. They're threatening as Brady just completed his first pass, or second pass of the ball game. So he's 2 for 9 so far. But both of those big receptions, as one was a 23-yard touchdown to John Muse, and the other one to Connor Kreft for a first down to keep this possession still moving here. As Brady with a long count. Back to pass. Across the middle. And caught. And that's caught by Lucas Forrest. And Lucas will pick up. And as Stratford wanted to rush and get a playoff, but the Chargers call a quick timeout to stop that movement by the Tigers as they wanted to get a quick snap in there. So we're going to take a timeout here with 35 seconds left, and Stratford moving here trying to score. And you're watching Friday Night Football on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
And we're back here as it's 2nd and 3. Knetter round the left side and should have enough. And it'll be close for a first down. And a Tiger first down as Knetter gets a first down. Brady back to pass, across the middle, and pass down low, an incomplete pass. He tried to get it down low, and Kreft in the end zone there, tried to put it where only Kreft could get it, but it hit the dirt or the grass before it got to Kreft. So it'll be 2nd down and 10 now with 19 seconds left at the 12-yard line. Lone back. Brady back to pass, throws it up in the air, and incomplete. Colton Bright, as Colton trying to look for his first reception of the evening. Brady now 2 for 11 in the passing department for 33 yards. He's had a couple of them that were dropped, but their Tigers are sitting with a situation now with 3rd and 10 at the 12-yard line. Brady back to pass over the middle and knocked down nicely in the end zone by Yeager. And so now the situation is 4th and 10 at the 12. Do you go for it or do you go for the field goal? As Mason Miller last year did kick a 30-yard field goal, the ball would be placed at about, if you go back 7, it'd be about a 29-yard field goal. Mason does have the leg in order to kick it that far. So we're situating here with 8 seconds left on what they're going to do. So they're calling a timeout here as the Chargers have one timeout. Stratford just took their last timeout. And we'll tell you about BB&D Sports Shop is your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors. Shop 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations in Cadott and Abbotsford or online at bigbeardown.com. That's BBD Sports Shop in Cadott and Abbotsford. And the Chargers are out there waiting for the Tigers as the Tigers are taking the allotted time that they need to make this decision. And the Chargers are now going to call a timeout as Stratford was set to run a play. And so the Chargers decided, well, we better call it the last timeout. We can't take it to the prom with us, so let's use it. And we'll decide to see what the Tigers are going to do this time. So we'll be right back to see what the decision is going to be. And you're watching Friday Night Football here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
A&B Process Systems has been a proud member of the Stratford community since 1973. You can find your next career in engineering, welding, and more at A&B Process Systems. Our campus also includes our exclusive Factory Acceptance Testing Center with full-service testing capabilities to ensure that your equipment will perform to your expectations. Visit A&B Process Systems on Facebook today for more information.
And we're back here at Wittenberg-Birnamwood, and the gentleman up here working on the clock, they said, watch your show pass before, but they are going to run the play. We thought maybe they were going to kick it. Berg back to pass, airs it out, Bright up, and incomplete. As the Chargers will take over 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line of the Chargers. So they'll have a chance to possibly get one for sure, maybe 2 plays off if they decide to pass, because both teams are out of timeouts. It's down to 4 seconds now. So with 4 seconds, you're only good for 1 play here. And they're going to possibly go in formation and just down it. Yep, under center. And they're going to take a knee. And we're going to go to the locker room with the Stratford Tigers leading 7-6. And so we'll be taking a couple commercials here, and we'll be back with some halftime stats for you and also information of other games on Zaleski Sports. And you're watching high school football here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
At Rice's More Than Floors, you'll find quality window treatments, paint, tile, remnants, and of course, quality flooring. So you have 3 options. Come visit us here in Marshfield. We're near Fleet Farm. 2, check out our website, ricesmorethanfloors.com. Or 3, give us a call or text at 715-384-4554. And yes, pets are allowed in Rice's when accompanied by a well-behaved human.
BBD Sports Shop is your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors this summer. They have turkey calls, decoys, and more from HS Strut, Mojo, and Woodhaven. Food plot seed and mineral from Big & J, Real Deal, Big Tine, and Whitetail Magic. And a wide variety of Big Bear Down scent sprays and bear bait. By the bag, by the barrel, and by the truckload. 2 convenient Wisconsin locations or online at bigbeardown.com.
We know how a bank
should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Taqueria Monarca is now open at the Marshfield Mall. Experience the bold and fresh flavors of Mexico in Marshfield at Taqueria Monarca. Delicious tacos, burritos, quesadillas, bowls, and drinks. Kick things up a notch with the fresh salsa bar. Taqueria Monarca is fast, casual, and delicious.
We are ready to serve you the bold, fresh flavors from Mexico. Welcome to Taqueria Monarca.
Be a part of a Marshfield tradition at Maple Fall Fest, September 13th and 14th. Start each morning with a potato or buttermilk pancake breakfast and shop over 125 handmade arts and craft vendors. Also, make sure to check out the Kids Zone, yummy food court with maple specialties, beer garden, and a comedic grilling show with TV's Mad Dog and Meryl. Don't miss the 33rd Annual Maple Fall Fest, Saturday and Sunday, September 13th and 14th at Wildwood Park and Zoo in Marshfield. Learn more at visitmarshfield.com and follow us on Facebook.
Take your education out of the classroom and give New Spaces a spin. Wherever you are, North Central Technical College is there with flexible learning options, including rolling start dates and 100% online classes. Earn your degree around your life.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
At House of Heating, making your home comfortable is our biggest priority. That's why we offer dependable HVAC solutions and quality work in central Wisconsin. Our pros are knowledgeable in a wide variety of services so you can feel confident in your results. They'll offer the support you need, whether it's putting in a modern HVAC system or working on and maintaining your current unit. Get in touch with House of Heating at 715-384-3163 or contact houseofheating.com. House of Heating, heating and cooling the air you breathe.
We're back here at Wittenberg-Birnamwood, and we're going to give you some halftime stats here. And those halftime stats are brought to you by The Cellar. Before you go to Tigers home football games, stop at The Cellar in Stratford for their Friday fish fry. Then after the game, stop at The Cellar to celebrate another Tigers victory. Bring in your game program from any Tigers football or volleyball game for a free drink and tell them Zaleski Sports sent you and The Cellar Sports Bar and Grill in Stratford. The stats, boy, I'll tell you, it's been a tough defense, and they've come up with some big plays to hold both teams here. As for the Chargers of Wittenberg-Birnamwood, they've carried the ball 23 times for 76 yards on the ground, and they've completed 3 passes for 32 yards for a total of 108 yards. Individually, Caden Yeager, who had 180-plus yards and 3 touchdowns last week against WIAA Fremont, has carried the ball 5 times for 11 yards, and the first carry he had was for 27 yards, as they've stopped him on 3 times for loss of yardage. Alberto Sanchez has 1 carry for no yards. The quarterback, Bo Davis, has 33 yards on 6 carries. Oliver Freza, who has come in at the fullback spot, has carried the ball 10 times for 32 yards. And Zandri Barkey has carried the ball 1 time for no yards. Passing-wise for the Chargers, Bo Davis has 3 for 4 for 32 yards. And making the catch of 1 catch for 5 yards is Caden Yeager, as Barkey has caught 1 pass for 15, and Gibson has caught 1 pass for 12. And the Chargers have been penalized 3 times in tonight's contest. For the Stratford Tigers, they've carried the ball 15 times for 35 yards and have 41 yards through the air for a total of 76 yards, as Colton Haupt has carried the ball 3 times for 25 yards. Adam Knetter has carried the ball 4 times for 15. Brady Berg has 4 carries for a minus 13 yards. He had back-to-back minus yardages on 2 bad snaps. And then Jack Remus has carried the ball once for 2 yards, and Brooks Vanderhoff, to see him back in the lineup again, carried the ball once for 6 yards. Brady Berg is actually 3 for 12 through the air. And catching those passes is Lucas Frost, 1 for 8. Connor Kreft for 1 catch for 10 yards. And then John Muse, who caught that touchdown pass, has 1 catch for 23 yards. And that was the very first pass that Brady completed in this contest. And the Tigers have been penalized only once for 5 yards. So very evenly matched ball game, and that's what we had expected coming into this contest. And so we'll see what the start of the second half. Other games on Zaleski Sports, Wapaka is at Fox Valley Lutheran. Superior is at Eau Claire North. McWanago is at Oconomowoc. Neilsville Granton is at Duran, Arkansas. Marathon is at Amherst. Colby is at Loyal Greenwood. Loyal Greenwood playing outstanding ball this year. Kaukauna is at Neenah. Moseley at Lakeland. Grantsburg is at Cadott. Pacelli is at Abbotsford. Iola Scandinavia at Wisconsin Rapids Assumption. Marquette, Illinois is taking on Edgar. And that game is being played at DeForest. And that is the Zaleski Game of the Week down there in DeForest. And Wausau West is at DC Everest. Eau Claire Memorial is at Marshfield. Marshfield trying to look for their first victory of the year as they're playing at Hiding Stadium there. And Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln is at Stevens Point, and Niagara is at Newman Catholic in 8-man football on that new field that Newman put in this year. It's a beautiful diamond there. So total of 17 ball games on Zaleski Sports, and we'll have about the same next Friday night also. And I'll be heading over to Waiawega Fremont to cover the Stratford Waiawega Fremont game. I forgot to mention also Jason Rick is in his 4th season here as the head coach at Wittenberg-Birnamwood. Had a nice talk with him before the ball game. Just a fine young man, and doing a great job with this program here in this 4th season at Wittenberg-Birnamwood. So we'll be back in just a little bit, and we'll send it back to John here, and we'll put in a couple spots of our sponsors. We want to thank our sponsors for sponsoring our broadcast. If it wasn't for them, we would not be doing this broadcast. So again, sponsors, we appreciate you a lot, and thank you for advertising on Zaleski Sports. So we'll be back in just a bit, and tonight's game is brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that looked for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Hey, need a lift? No, I can't give you a ride because I can't drive yet. But I can tell you all about the new awesome lift chairs at Mall Furniture. These things are so cool.
Mall Furniture has over 40 lift chairs in stock and ready for delivery anywhere in central Wisconsin.
Let's be real. We all need a lift once in a while. So when it's your turn for a new lift chair, head to Mall, because we got them all.
Mall Furniture and Mattress, West 9th Street, Marshfield.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for.
Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
And we're back here at Wittenberg-Birnamwood, and a beautiful night for football. Hopefully the rain holds off, and we'll check a little also, see where that is happening. And I see the Brewers are now ahead 4-0 in their contest. And we'll pop up the radar here, and it's just about to come into Marshfield here. And so, yeah, we'll be getting a little wet on the way back home, but they figure we'll see here when it's going to hit Wittenberg here. And that's going to be, about 10 o'clock or so. It'll come rolling in here. And the big ones are supposed to come in about 11:30. So we may hit some storms on the way home. So, but we need a little moisture out there anyway. So just to mention, Wittenberg-Birnamwood will be in action next Friday, September 19th, when they play at Spencer High School. They'll be right in our back door here in Marshfield, and they'll take on the Spencer Columbus Catholic Rockets, and the kickoff for that will be at 7 o'clock. And we'll give you the rest of Wittenberg's conference games here. Then on the 26th, Friday the 26th, they'll be at home to a Loyal Greenwood club that is playing outstanding ball. Greenwood last year joined Loyal to a co-op, and they had quite a few Greenwood players that were injured last year. And the Loyal team, they took the Clover Belt Conference in baseball last year and also in basketball. So this junior and senior club looking very, very good and starting out 3-0 in the football season here. And then on Friday, October 3rd, they'll travel to Colby to take on the Hornets. And then Friday, October 10th, they're on the road as they travel to Marathon to take on the Red Raiders. And then finish up the season on October 17th, playing host to the Amherst Falcons here at Wittenberg-Birnamwood. As the teams are coming out on the field here, they'll get an extra 2 minutes here of warm-up here. So we'll take a quick 1 minute time out here also, and we'll come back and get ready for second half action as Stratford Tigers are out on top 7-6 here from Wittenberg-Birnamwood. And you're watching Friday Night Football under the lights here from Wittenberg-Birnamwood on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
At Ridgestop Exteriors, we're more than your average home improvement company. We're your neighbors, and for over 20 years, we've been trusted and proudly serving right here in your community. Customer service is our #1 goal. Call now for your free estimate.
Ridgetop Exteriors.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with a smile. I'd recommend Ruth Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointments, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
And we're back here at Wittenberg-Birnamwood, and I just got a text from my son, and he lives over in the Abbotsford area, but he was at the Thorpe game, as my granddaughter is dating one of the ball players from Thorpe, and they've got a weather delay over in Thorpe between the Cardinals and Lake Holcomb, so the storm heading up through there. And he just told me after the first quarter, the Marshfield Tigers are leading the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abe's 20-6 after one quarter of play. So good luck to the Tigers tonight, trying to pick up their first victory of the season. And the Thorpe Cardinals taking on Lake Holcomb with a little weather delay over there, and I suppose a little thunder and lightning over there. So it's heading this way, and but we should get our contest in, as looking at it, extended radar, that this should not hit this area until about 10 o'clock. So hopefully we'll be out of here in about another hour or so. And we'll see what kind of conditions we have here. But the conditions right now is very good. And we'll see what kind of action we'll have, as these two teams are evenly matched, as both coaches are talking to their huddles here and see if what they can do here in the second half. I know the Tigers last week started out a little slow against Spencer Columbus and came out with a ball of fire. And it's 66 degrees right now and cloudy here in Wittenberg. And so the Tigers will be receiving here in the second half, as Yeager is kicking off for the Chargers. And the whistle sounds, and the kick, with picking up is Colton Bright. Bright around the left side and breaks a tackle and gets tackled at about we'll call it the 20-yard line, where the Tigers will start 1st and 10 here in the second half. And Brock & Decker, when buying or selling, Brock & Decker Real Estate is a team you need by your side. Brock & Decker has all the tools you need to feel confident in selling or buying. Call Sammy or Sue today or visit them on North Central Avenue at brockanddecker.com and like them on Facebook. As Brady Berg brings Tigers up to the line here, working out of the pistol. Hands off to Knetter. Knetter around the left side, off tackle, and he'll pick up about 2, maybe 3 yards on the play. As the whistling coming into the game, and also Haupt. And Miller and Knetter coming out of the game. So it'll be 2nd and 6, so we'll give them 4 on the play. As Knetter has his 7th carry of the night. And a handoff to Haupt, and Haupt weaving his way, breaks a tackle, and he's going down, turns and spins again, and he's down to the 50-yard line. A forward progress. He should have gotten to the 50 because contact was made at the 50, but they're going to mark him at the 48-yard line as he picks up big yardage. So 24 yards by Colton Haupt. Gives him 49 on the evening and 4 carries. Brady hands off to, looks like Vanderhoff. That was handed off to Brooks Vanderhoff. And no gain on the play. As I mentioned, it's great to see Brooks back in the lineup here. As Coach Marshall Lehman said he was going to bring him back a little slowly, and he sat him on defense and has had him on offense this evening. High snap, hand off to Knetter. Knetter off tackle, breaks some tackles, and gets out to about the 45-yard line. Big yardage, picks up 7 on the play. As Knetter picks up 7, that gives him 26 on the night. So 3rd down and 3 at the 45-yard line. Handoff to, looks like Haupt, and he's stopped after a short gain. And they're going to give him 2 on the play, and he's very close. It's at the 43-yard line, and they got to get to the 42. Yes, the 42, so it's 4th and 1. 4th and a big one here. Brady at quarterback. And gives to Vanderhoff. Vanderhoff off tackle and should have enough. He should have gotten 2 out of that. They're going to mark it, yes, at the 41-yard line. So Vanderhoff gets a big first down for the Stratford Tigers. That is the Tigers' 8th first down. So 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Big gamble there on the 43-yard line. And Brooks Vanderhoff gets 2 big yards to give the Tigers a first down and a new set of downs for the Tigers. Handoff to Knetter, goes off tackle, and he'll pick up 2, maybe 3, but we'll see where the mark is. And they're going to give him 2 on the play. And 2nd down and 8 for the Stratford Tigers at the 38-yard line. As the Tigers pretty much sticking to the ground. And handoff up the middle. And that's Haupt. And Haupt will pick up some big yards. And he'll pick up 4 on that play. That'll give him 55 on the night. So a big 3rd and 3 here at the 34-yard line. And 4-down situation here. As if they went before, they're going to go again. They're going to pound it out here. And this is Stratford football through and through, and a big first down for the Stratford Tigers as Stratford just pounding it up the middle as Knetter picks up 5 on the play. And gives the Tigers another first down. Ball sitting at the 29-yard line with 6:31, running a lot of clock off here. Almost 6 minutes of possession time here for the Tigers. Throws across and incomplete pass attempted to Miller. As it'll be now 2nd down and 10. As Stratford being very, very successful running that football. See who they have in the backfield here. They've got Haupt in the backfield with Berg. High snap, handoff to Haupt, and Haupt is just smothered, and he might pick up a yard. We'll see if the marker moves at all, and it will not move, so Haupt, no gain on the play. So now Tigers sitting with a situation of 3rd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29-yard line is 3rd and 10.
Berg working out of the pistol. Knetter moves to the right-hand side. A shift. High snap and loses it. And Brady, I think, got it back. And it's Chargers ball as a high snap. That's been like 3 or 4 high snaps that Brady could not handle. And Chargers will take over. We'll see where they take over at the, looks like the 34-yard line. So, Tigers had possession for 6.5 minutes here in the third quarter. And handoff up the middle and met by a swarm of tacklers as Oliver Fraser will pick up, and we'll give him 3 on the play. That gives him 35 yards tonight on 11 carries. Fraser as Davis rolls to his right and hits Fraser over the middle, and Fraser works his way across the 50-yard line and gets to about the 48-yard line here. Yep, at the 48-yard line. So big yard for Fraser. And a first down. Give him credit for 13 on that. And a handoff up the middle as Fraser just keeps pounding it up the middle. And he'll pick up. We'll give him 4 on that play. And going around the right side, that is Alvarez with the carry, and he will pick up 4 on that. And 3rd down and 2 as the Chargers are fighting their way here. And up the middle and breaking tackles is Fraser. And Fraser picks up 12 on the play as he broke 2 or 3 tackles there to get that extra yardage. As they're giving Fraser their bread and butter. He's the lone running back there. And Davis keeps it, goes around the right end. And he will pick up, looks like, yeah, they're going to give him a yard loss on that. So 2nd down and 11. big stop here for the Tigers here on defense, as Freza has been the workhorse on this drive. Davis back to pass. Long pass downfield. And touchdown to Yeager, as Yeager from 29 yards out. Touchdown, Bo Davis to Yeager, as the Chargers go ahead here with 2:21 left in the third quarter. It makes it now 12-7. And attempting the extra point is number 19. That is Barkey. And the kick is good. And so with 2:21 left in the third quarter, the Chargers go ahead 13-7 as Davis hits Yeager on a 29-yard touchdown pass to give the Chargers a 6-point lead. And you're watching Zaleski Sports here on, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
At R&R Flooring and Furniture, we sell products that look good and products that last.
You want a great selection at a great price and a company that stands behind their products? You will find Wolfcraft, Ashley, Marshfield Furniture, and more.
Looking to get the best sleep of your life? We have a mattress for you. Get a 15-year non-paraded hybrid mattress for only 25 cents a night, and we also carry adjustable beds. When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses, it's easy. Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
And we're back here at Wittenberg-Birnamwood and tell you about Ridgetop Exteriors. Just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to siding, windows, doors, Ridgetop Exteriors is the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com and score big and trusted local affordable service. And the Tigers returning this and getting good field position, getting it back down to about the 38-yard line. And we've got an injured player. As we're going to take a break here, and we'll be right back. And you're watching Friday Night Football here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
My grandparents worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. At no point did I feel like I wasn't being handled by professionals. They were literally taking it on a surgical level, it seemed. Like they were very, very thorough on every step. I feel like Infinity treated my family with the same respect they would have treated their own. I feel like my house is brand new again.
Hello, I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor, Next Home Hub City. If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, or you've been around the block, because of my experience, I'm able to help you in the most efficient way. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor. I focus on my clients 100%. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Hey Gilbert, did you hear Mittens in Marshfield's running a huge anniversary sale and the savings are explosive?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a great deal on some furniture and take it easy this semester.
Anniversary? Already? Party!
Ah, Poindexter's lost again.
Oh my cookies! This store is huge and everyone is so friendly.
You'll geek out over our huge anniversary savings at Mittens in Marshfield.
Nuts Deep 2, a Marshfield favorite for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Soup, salad, pizza, omelets, sandwiches, wraps, and burgers. How about appetizers like loaded tots and super nuts nachos? 14 large TVs to watch all your favorite games. Plus, entertainment, and event space for groups large and small for your upcoming parties. Nuts Deep 2 again awarded Best Burgers and Fish Fry in Marshfield. Nuts Deep 2 on South Central Avenue in Marshfield and Nuts Deep 2 North in Spencer.
And we're back here at Wittenberg-Birnamwood as the injured player is Stratford Colton Bright. And coming off the field very gingerly. And we hope the best for Colton. And we'll see if this fires up the Stratford Tigers a little bit here. But our thoughts are with Colton Bright. So as they'll be down looking at him, it looks like it may be an ankle problem. So Brady Berg at quarterback and seeing if he can get the Tigers going here as they trail and going off the right side and trying to find a hole and getting a couple yards as Knetter will pick up a couple yards on the play. As he'll pick up 3 on the play, actually. As he picks up 3 yards to make it, well, they're going to give him 4 yards. These guys are really generous up here, I'll tell you that. So, 2nd down and 6. Berg with a pass. And complete. And that is complete to number 4. That is Kreft. And Kreft will pick up a 1st down for the Tigers as it'll be marked at the 49-yard line of the Tigers. And so he'll pick up, we'll give him 11 on that, as that is his 2nd catch of the night. And Berg at quarterback. Hands off to Knetter, off left tackle. And he's going to get maybe a yard and a half. We'll give him a yard. So 2-yard gain they're going to give him. So at the 49-yard line of the Chargers, with 32 seconds left here till the end of the 3rd quarter. And a keeper by Berg. And he steps out of bounds and a flag and a late hit by the Chargers. And a Charger, actually I'm thinking it was the player that landed up making the hit, is hobbled out onto the field with a bad ankle. So there'll be a late hit charged against the Chargers after a no gain and a 15-yard penalty against the Chargers for a late hit. And so the ball will be placed at the 35-yard line. So 1st down and 10 for the Stratford Tigers. That's their 12th 1st down in this contest. And so the Tigers coming out of the huddle there with 22 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. Berg brings the team up to the line. And hands off to Brooks, and Brooks powers his way and gets 5 on the play. So 2nd down and 5 at the 30-yard line as a big 15-yard penalty helped the Tigers out, and that's the end of the 3rd quarter. So the Chargers scoring on a 23-yard or a 29-yard touchdown pass, gave them the lead here in the third quarter to give them a 13-7 lead over the Tigers. We've got 12 more minutes of exciting football here from Wittenberg-Birnamwood, and it's brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
And we're back here at Wittenberg-Birnamwood, and the Chargers leading 13-7 at the start of the fourth quarter here. Bruce Orthodontics provides comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. They are now accepting new patients at their Marshville office and accept most insurances at Bruce Orthodontics. They're changing lives one smile at a time. Set up a free consultation today. And that's Bruce Orthodontics. And fourth quarter action just ready to get on the way here. Tigers with the ball at the 30-yard line of the Chargers. Man in motion, high snap, and hands off to we didn't catch who, Del Vanderhoff, and he'll pick up a couple yards. So we'll give him a gain of 3. And to make it now 3rd and 2 at the 27. Man in motion, that's the whistling. Coming around the right side, that's Halpt, and Halpt's going to be stopped. We'll see if they give him the forward progress here. They're going to mark it at the, looks like the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 as Halpt is now limping off the field. As Halpt will get a first down. And we have, as it looks like he's got more of cramps out there. The way they're being treated right now, it looks like cramps, but it's hard to tell. But usually that's the way they're treating it, it would be that. So whether you need new garage doors or just an adjustment, stop and see Door Pro on Highway 153, just east of Stratford. You can also give them a call or like them on Facebook. And attention Stratford area residents, Country Wireless now has blazing fast service for your connected house. Streaming, gaming, movies, TV, and more is now better than ever with Country Wireless, with download speeds of up to 100 megabytes per second. Now is the time to visit countrywireless.com and get blazing fast internet with Country Wireless. And Fleet Farm, no matter what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm has you covered at the best prices guaranteed. Auto, pet, bird, farm, snacks, Fleet Farm has everything you need, all at the lowest prices. As Stratford Tigers come out of the huddle here with a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Berg hands off to Knetter. Knetter off tackle. And he's going to pick up maybe 4, maybe 5. And they're going to mark it right on the line. We'll give them 5 on that. As Knetter now has 44 yards rushing on 13 carries this evening. Berg brings them up to the line. And looks like Vanderhoff in the backfield. And he'll pick up some yardage there. They're going to call no gain on that. as Brooks has carried the ball 6 times tonight. Coach Lehman trying to get him back into the movement of the offense and the defense here. So Brooks still in there. And he's piled and gets maybe 2. He'll get 2 there. So he's got 4th and 4 now at the 19.
From the 19-yard line, it's 4th down and 4.
Big play for the Stratford Tigers here in the 4th quarter. Long count. And a pass over the middle. And a wide open Kreft all by himself, nobody around him, and the throw was to his opposite side. So the Chargers will take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line with 8:49 left to play and leading 13-7 against the Stratford Tigers. And going around the left side and stops the big fullback, Fraser, to a gain of 1. I give him 2 on that play. So he's at 53 yards rushing on 14 carries tonight. Davis with the call. Hands off around the left side. I'm thinking that may be Yates. And he will pick up no gain on the play. So a big play here, 3rd and 8 now at the 21. As the clock is ticking away, we're down to 7:45 in this contest. Split wide is Yeager, way wide. Zwistland going against him. And Davis looking for a receiver in the defense. And coming back to try to make the catch is Yeager, defended by Zwistland. It was a great matchup there of one-on-one, Zwistland and Yeager. And you figure they were going to go to Yeager as he was split very wide. And so now 4th and 8 with 7:25 left. And going back is Zwistland to receive this punt as Berkey goes back ready to punt for the Chargers. Also going back is Haupt. And almost blocked as the snap was very, very low, and it was like a ground ball to the shortstop. And the Chargers will down the ball on the 47-yard line of the Stratford Tigers, where the Tigers will take over 1st down and 10 with 7:15 left in this contest. Take the first step to building your customized home with Stratford Homes. Visit StratfordHomes.com to see your floor plans, schedule a tour, or begin the design of your new customized home from Stratford Homes. Visit StratfordHomes.com today and get started. And I see coming up in a couple of weeks here, they have their open house at Stratford Homes. So stop by and see those beautiful homes there. And a shovel pass to Remus. Remus comes around and maybe picks up a yard on that. As Jack Tubbs made that very famous last year with that shovel pass. So 2nd down and 9. Hand off to Haupt, and Haupt will pick up maybe a yard on the play. And he'll get it to about the 40, well, they're going to say the 48-yard line. No gain on the play. Third down and 9 at the 48-yard line of the Stratford Tigers. Big play here with coming up to the 6-minute mark here in the 4th quarter. As the crowd cheering them on, Berg back to pass and throwing it out in the flat and incomplete. And that pass was intended to Remus. And back punting for the Tigers is Brady Berg. So the Tiger defense is going to have to get another big defensive stand here as Yeager runs the opposite way as the ball bounces out of bounds at about the, they're going to say the 24-yard line is where the official is standing. 24-yard line, 1st down and 10 with 5:42 left in this contest. So you know that Chargers are going to land up running the ball so they can run this clock down. The big advantage here is that both teams have all 3 of their timeouts remaining as the second half has moved right along. Davis at the quarterback spot. Hands off to Oliver, and Oliver looks like no gain on that. We'll see if they move the down marker here. Nope, they're not going to move it, so no gain on the play. As he has been the workhorse, as that is the 15th carry for him tonight. For 53 yards unofficially. As the Tigers running that 3-4 defense there. Working out of the pistol. Oh, and back to pass, very surprisingly. And out of the reach. And that pass was, well, we can't catch the number here. But Davis has a very, very strong arm as he threw that a good 40 yards. So 3rd down and 10 now. From the 24-yard line as the clock is stopped at 4:57. And Davis tackled. And we have another player down. And it looks like it might be, I think it is Oliver Freza, the big fullback, as they're coming out. And so on this injury timeout, we're going to take a timeout, and it's brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
A&B Process Systems has been a proud member of the Stratford community since 1973. You can find your next career in engineering, welding, and more at A&B Process Systems. Our campus also includes our exclusive Factory Acceptance Testing Center with full-service testing capabilities to ensure that your equipment will perform to your expectations. Visit A&B Process Systems on Facebook today for more information.
And we're back here at Wittenberg-Birnamwood, and Oliver Freza, a fine fullback for the Chargers. Got up and went off on his own power, walking very gingerly over on the sidelines there. And so it'll be interesting what offense they will bring now here. Coach Ricky will have up his sleeve here. And the punt. And it's going to go off the side of his foot, and it's going to go out of bounds at about the 46. Well, we're going to see. We're going to mark it right there is where they're saying the angle went. And that is at the 48-yard line of the Chargers. As the official goes from where the ball hits the ground and then starts going backwards the other way to the official that was behind the punter to see the angle of where it went out. And so it went out at the 48-yard line. Tigers take over with 4:32 left in this contest. This reminds me of that playoff game down in the Dells last year. And Berg is going to be sacked and lost of 7 on the play. So it's we've got about 2nd and 17 here now from the 46-yard line. And run off right. Knetter will pick up about, we'll give them 6 on the play. That'll give them 50 on the night. That's 2 rushers now with over 50 yards rushing, as Haupt has 57 unofficially and Knetter with 50. And a big play here for the Tigers at 3rd and 11. Haupt in the backfield. Berg back to pass. Going down the middle. And incomplete pass as 2 receivers and 4 defenders down there for the Chargers. A great defensive play by that secondary of the Chargers. So an incomplete pass by Brady Berg, as he has thrown 18 passes tonight and completed 5, 1 for a touchdown. Berg back to punt with 3:11 left. It's 4th and 11 at the Charger 49-yard line. High snap, pulls it down, punt up in the air, and nobody back there to receive it. And they're going to let it bounce, and it's down at the 24-yard line of the Chargers. So the Chargers will take over 1st down and 10 with 3:02 left in this contest. And the Chargers leading 13-7. So a big defensive stand here for the Stratford Tigers now. They do have all 3 timeouts remaining. The Chargers have 3 timeouts remaining. So what you have to do is stop them on their first 2 possessions here and then possibly call a timeout to stop that clock, because once 4th down comes the punt, they're going to run her down and get the penalty possibly to keep that clock running. And Chargers are running the ball around the right side, and Davis gets maybe 1, maybe 2 yards out of it, and Stratford does call a timeout, and they will use one. They'll have 2 left with 2:54 left. And so you're watching exciting high school football here from Wittenberg-Birnamwood on Friday night under the lights, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
At Rice's More Than Floors, you'll find quality window treatments, paint, tile, remnants, and of course, quality flooring. So you have 3 options. Come visit us here in Marshfield. We're near Fleet Farm. 2, check out our website, ricesmorethanfloors.com. Or 3, give us a call or text at 715-384-4554. And yes, pets are allowed in Rice's when accompanied by a well-behaved human.
We're back here at Wittenberg-Birnamwood, and Davis had a minus yard carry on that, lost a yard. So it's 2nd and 11 at the 23-yard line here in the fourth quarter as Davis brings his squad up to the line. Stratford with 2 timeouts remaining. If you stop them here, do you call that timeout? And a pass, and caught, and will be a first down, and that is caught by to Yeager, and Yeager, and we do have a flag on the play. We got holding against the Chargers, so that will nullify that big gain, actually about a 20-yard pass play. Davis to Yeager, and it'll move him back 10 yards, and it'll make it now, should make it 2nd and 21 at the 13-yard line. So a big penalty against the Chargers here in the fourth quarter with 2:40 left to play and the clock running. And going off tackle is, that would be Oliver. Freza is back in the lineup, and he will pick up, and they'll say he'll pick. So Freza only picks up a yard on that play. So call a timeout by the Stratford Tigers here. So the Tigers have to make a big stop here on 3rd down to prevent the Chargers of getting a first down. Otherwise, Chargers could pretty much run this clock out, as the Tigers only have 1 timeout remaining with 2:30 left in this contest. So we'll see what Coach Ricky can do over there to move this clock along further for the Chargers, and see what Coach Lehman, defensive-wise, has up his sleeve. As the Tigers break the huddle now. As Yeager is wide right, big threat here, as he's been the bread and butter on the and carrying it was Yeager, and Yeager no gain on the play, so a big stop by the Stratford Tigers, as Yeager only has 7 carries on the evening tonight. And the Tigers use their last timeout now with 2:11 left. And so we're going to take a quick break here. We'll be right back to finish the 2 minutes and 11 seconds of this exciting football game from Wittenberg-Birnamwood, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
BBD Sports Shop is your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors this summer. They have turkey calls, decoys, and more from HS Strut, Mojo, and Woodhaven. Food plot seed and mineral from Big & J, Real Deal, Big Tine, and Whitetail Magic. And a wide variety of Big Bear Down scent sprays and bear bait. By the bag, by the barrel, and by the truckload. 2 convenient Wisconsin locations or online at BigBearDown.com.
And we're back here at Wittenberg-Birnamwood. Reminder, Wittenberg-Birnamwood will be heading up to Spencer next week, take on the Rockets, and Jack Haypen up there, as Jack has over 700 yards rushing already on the season. He had a game of, I think, 420-some and 7 touchdowns 2 weeks ago. So And then the Tigers will be heading to WIAA Fremont, and I'll be over there next week. And back to punt. And kick. And a big return. And Hulp returns a big return. Returns it. He caught that at the 44. And got it down to the 25, so a big, say a 19, 20-yard return for Colton Hulp. So the Tigers in super field position as they will start at the 25-yard line of the Chargers. But the Tigers with no timeouts. So Berg going to the air, completes the pass. And Zawislin makes that catch. And a long pass. And a flag. Pass is incomplete. And it could be a pass interference. We'll see what the call is here as it will be a first down, pass interference, and big 15-yard penalty. And the ball now down on the 11-yard line with 1:48 left. First and 10 on the 11. The snap to Berg. Back to pass. Into the end zone. And is it a touchdown or is it intercepted? Touchdown! Stratford Tigers. And that is caught by Kraft as he catches that touchdown pass from 11 yards out as Brady Berg lofted that up in the air there. And he completes that 11-yard touchdown pass. It almost reminds me of that play back in the sectional finals last year down in the Dells when Alec Chapel caught that touchdown pass with about 30 seconds left. The extra point is up and no good. And we are tied at 13. And the extra point kick by Mason Miller is no good.
Remaining in the fourth quarter, we are all tied up at 13 apiece.
As we're tied at 13 with 1:42 left. An extra point missed by Mason Miller with 1:42. Here in the fourth quarter, so the Tigers scoring their touchdowns in the first and the fourth quarter, while the Chargers scored theirs in the second and the third. So we've had a score in each quarter. But a big, big miss by the Stratford Tigers on the extra point. And, of course, now with the Tigers with no timeouts remaining, the Chargers have 3. But if not mistaken, I think they get one extra one in the overtime. So kicking off will be Fisher. We'll see what kind of field position that the Chargers can get here now. So both teams missing an extra point. The Tigers blocking one back in the second quarter. And now Mason Miller missing the extra point here in the fourth quarter. And a kick by Fisher. It's a line drive down and out of bounds. And so now I'm still trying to figure this out. Now this is the fourth game of the season, and we've 3 other games that we've played. When the ball has gone out of bounds, they land up re-kicking it. And so now they're going to re-kick it, but before they took it out of bounds where the penalty was, or they got the ball. So they have the option of doing either one, you know. I mean, might as well go to the pro rule when they put it at the 35 or the college rule. So, you know, I think there's a guy that sits up for the National Federation and thinks of these rule changes every night. But so now we'll go back 5 yards to kick it again. And Fisher's ready, and the boot. And right down the middle. And we've got the reverse here, and gives it to Yeager. And Yeager is stopped at about the 30, we'll say the 37-yard line. As you can see that one coming as a beautiful line drive to the receiver back there. And they landed up reversing it to Yeager. And Yeager had the head of steam and gets tackled at the 35-yard line with 1:34 left here in this contest, and we are tied at 13. Davis back to pass. Throws it out in the flat over the middle here to Yeager. And Yeager will pick up maybe a yard, or excuse me, it was not Yeager. It was to number 19, and that would be Barkey, as he will pick up a yard on that play. That is his second catch this evening. And ball run up the middle here and stopped. And that was by Friesa. And he'll pick up a 2 on that. So 3rd down and 7. With 27 seconds left. As Davis goes back to pass, and he's being chased and fumbles it. And the Chargers, I think, are on top of it. As Davis will be charged with the loss on the play. As he will lose about 10 on that play. But the clock will run down to 0. So we're at the end of regulation, and so we're tied at 13, and we will be going to overtime. If I'm not mistaken, I think the state record is right around 7 or 8 overtimes that a team had gone in the state of Wisconsin. That was quite a few years back, but they will start at the 10-yard line on the overtime. So we're at 13, and coaches are discussing here. I think there is a flip, if I'm not mistaken, to see who's going to take it and start at the 25. Okay, we're going to start at the 25. So you do get first downs out of this. You can actually get, theoretically, 2 first downs. So when you start at 25, For some reason, I thought it was at the 10. They might have changed that over the years, but we're going to go to the 25. And the gentleman up here on the clock here looked it up, and they will start at the 25. They will flip to see who has the option of, going to offense or playing defense. You'll have that option. So the 5 officials are still out there discussing this. And so we're going to take a little break here, and we'll be bringing it right back for the start of the overtime here as you're watching high school football, exciting high school football from Wittenberg-Birnamwood, and we'll be going to overtime. And this game is brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Taqueria Monarca is now open at the Marshfield Mall. Experience the bold and fresh flavors of Mexico in Marshfield at Taqueria Monarca. Delicious tacos, burritos, quesadillas, bowls, and drinks. Kick things up a notch with the fresh salsa bar. Taqueria Monarca is fast, casual, and delicious.
We are ready to serve you the bold, fresh flavors from Mexico. Welcome to Taqueria Monarca.
And we're back here at Wittenberg-Birnamwood, and as they are heading out to flip the coin to see who's going to have offense first or who's going to play defense. I see in the bottom of the 7th, the Brewers are ahead 5-2. So we're still a beautiful night here at Wittenberg-Birnamwood. We're going to just check the radar and see where this storm is at. As it looks like it's just on the outskirts of Wausau and Stevens Point, so it looks like it might be another, well, I would say another hour away here from Wittenberg-Birnamwood. So we'll, then they figure maybe about 11 o'clock. 10 o'clock, right around in there. So we'll see what happens in overtime here. And so we'll tell you about Country Wireless. Attention Stratford area residents. Country Wireless now has blazing fast service for your connected house. Streaming, gaming, movies, TV, and more is now better than ever with Country Wireless, with download speeds up to 100 megabytes per second. Now is the time to visit countrywireless.com and get blazing fast internet with Country Wireless. So they're going to be going to the east, and on the 25-yard line. And we'll see who has first shot at this as Stratford's heading out. Looks like Stratford will be on defense, Chargers on offense, and yes, you can get first down. So it is 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line in the first overtime here. As Davis at quarterback, hands off, or fakes the handoff, keeps it himself, and gains big yardage. In fact, even close to another first down. As he picks up a first down. As picks up 11 on that play. And Oliver pounds into that line and will be stopped at about the, looks like he's right on the 10-yard line. So he'll pick up 4 on that. That is his 18th carry of the night. He's got 60 yards unofficially. So 2nd and 6. Davis keeps it, and he's stopped. And he's stopped for no gain. As it's now 3rd and 6 at the 10-yard line. As the Stratford Tigers will be digging in here. I'm figuring they may go to the bread and butter that they have all night long, but Davis is going back to pass. Throws over the middle and incomplete. And knocked down by I think that was knocked down by, it was a whistling back there. So, big 4th down here, 4th and 7 at the 11-yard line. And a timeout is called. And we're going to see who's calling timeout. The Chargers are calling a timeout. So we're going to take one, and we're going to be right back to see what happens on this 4th down situation. And tonight's contest on Zaleski Sports is brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Be a part of a Marshfield tradition at Maple Fall Fest, September 13th and 14th. Start each morning with a potato or buttermilk pancake breakfast and shop over 125 handmade arts and craft vendors. Also, make sure to check out the Kids Zone, yummy food court with maple specialties, beer garden, and a comedic grilling show with TV's Mad Dog and Meryl. Don't miss the 33rd Annual Maple Fall Fest, Saturday and Sunday, September 13th and 14th at Wildwood Park and Zoo in Marshfield. Learn more at visitmarshfield.com and follow us on Facebook.
And we're back here for a big 4th down play at Wittenberg-Birnamwood as the Tigers and the Chargers of Wittenberg-Birnamwood are all knotted up at 13 in the first overtime here. Big play for the Chargers here. Davis back to pass. Being rushed. And throws it up in the air. And it's incomplete. He's out of bounds. As they thought they had the touchdown. But they're saying he was out of bounds. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Tigers. As Charger fans not very happy with the call. As the Tigers will take over 1st down and 10. As the whistle is sounded. Tigers better hustle out or they're going to be called a delay of game here. As Knetter is in the backfield with Berg. And Knetter takes the direct snap and goes forward and picks up big yardage. In fact, that was pretty much a direct snap right from the center to Knetter. Kind of call it a mini wildcat. And picks up 7 on the play. And makes it 2nd and 3. As Knetter has 57 yards rushing now. As Brooks in the backfield. And Brooks plows his way through. And gets down close to a 1st down. And it will be a 1st down. And gets down to at the 12-yard line. So Brooks picking up a 1st down. Brady hands off to Brooks again and pounds his way. As Connetter comes into the ball game. No gain on the play. Second down and 10 at the 8. Second down and 6 at the 8-yard line. And a bad snap. And it goes all the way back to the, looks like the 25-yard line. Actually to the 26-yard line. That's the 4th or 5th bad snap. And that is a loss of 18 on the play.
From the 26-yard line, it's
3rd and 24 as the Tigers can get a first down. Haupt in the backfield. Long count. Hands off to Haupt around the right side. Weaves his way and picks up pretty good yardage. Gets back almost to the original line of scrimmage, so he'll pick up. And let's see, we're at the 11, so he'll pick up. We're at the 16-yard line. So you pick up 14 yards on the play. And so timeout by the Tigers here. Ball 4th and 14 on the 16-yard line. If they try to field goal from here, go back 23, you'd be about a 33-yard field goal. But the question is, he missed the extra point. You know, you don't know a kicker's mind at the time. Is that still, you know, in the back of his mind, you know, of that missed extra point? But we'll see what Coach Marshall Lehman has planned here as the Tigers head out. As they are going to try a field goal. Attempting that field goal is number 42 for the Tigers, is Fisher, the kickoff man. Kick is up, and it's good! As Fisher hits it from 33 yards out and gives the Stratford Tigers a 16-13 win right through the heart of the uprights and gives them a 16-13 overtime win. And I mean, he had it all. Beautiful placement of the ball, and Fisher with a big kick gives that Tigers their second win of the year and moves them to 2-0 in the Central Wisconsin Conference. A great ball game by both of these teams. It was a shame one of these teams had to lose, but the Stratford Tigers, kind of in desperation, but a big yardage that Haupt got on that carry of 14 yards to give them a chance to kick that 33-yard field goal and win it for the Stratford Tigers. What a great finish here from Wittenberg-Birnamwood as the Tigers are victorious and will be heading down to the field with head coach Marshall Lehman. And coming up will be the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds, Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. And I'm thinking we leave it up to the coaches, and I can tell you right now who Marshall Lehman will pick as the star player of the game. All it took was just one play, but you could add Colton Hulpt in there too with the big yardage that he had on that last carry, which unofficially gave him 71 total yards in this contest. So we'll be heading down to the field just shortly to talk to head coach Marshall Lehman. And you're watching Friday Night Football under the lights from Wittenberg-Birnamwood on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflatiri, Caffla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflatiri, Caffla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
At Ridgestop Exteriors, we're more than your average home improvement company. We're your neighbors, and for over 20 years, we've been trusted and proudly serving right here in your community. Customer service is our #1 goal. Call now for your free estimate.
Ridgetop Exteriors.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile. Call us to set up your free consultation today.
At R&R Flooring and Furniture, we sell products that look good and products that last.
You want a great selection at a great price and a company that stands behind their products? You'll find Wolfcraft, Ashley, Marshfield Furniture, and more.
Looking to get the best sleep of your life? We have a mattress for you. Get a 15-year non-paraded high-bred mattress for only 25 cents a night, and we also carry adjustable beds. When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses, it's easy. Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
My grandparents worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. At no point did I feel like I wasn't being handled by professionals. They were literally taking it on a surgical level, it seemed. Like they were very, very thorough on every step. I feel like Infinity treated my family with the same respect they would have treated their own. I feel like my house is brand new again.
Hello, I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor, Next Home Hub City. If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, or you've been around the block, because of my experience, I'm able to help you in the most efficient way. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor. I focus on my clients 100%. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Hey Gilbert, did you hear Mittens in Marshfield's running a huge anniversary sale and the savings are explosive?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a great deal on some furniture and take it easy this semester.
Anniversary? Already? Party!
Ah, Poindexter's lost again.
Oh my cookies!
This store is huge and everyone is so friendly.
You'll geek out over our huge anniversary savings at Mittens in Marshfield.
Nuts Deep 2, a Marshfield favorite for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Soup, salad, pizza, omelets, sandwiches, wraps, and burgers. How about appetizers like loaded tots and super nuts nachos? 14 large TVs to watch all your favorite games. Plus, entertainment and event space for groups large and small for your upcoming parties. Nuts Deep 2 again, awarded Best Burgers and Fish Fry in Marshfield. Nuts Deep 2 on South Central Avenue in Marshfield and Nuts Deep 2 North in Spencer.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
A&B Process Systems has been a proud member of the Stratford community since 1973. You can find your next career in engineering, welding, and more at A&B Process Systems. Our campus also includes our exclusive Factory Acceptance Testing Center with full-service testing capabilities to ensure that your equipment will perform to your expectations. Visit A&B Process Systems on Facebook today for more information.
And Mike Steinwagner here back at Wittenberg-Birnamwood, where we had an exciting one. And this is a Nasonville Dairy's postgame show, and it doesn't get any better than this. And an overtime win, 16-13. And with me is Declan Fisher. And thank you. And so a great ball game. And Declan, what was going through your mind when you kicked that 33-yard field goal? And I mean, you got everything on it, because when you made contact, I could tell right away. It just sounded so beautiful from upstairs that it was going to go through.
I don't know. Everyone was telling me to breathe and take my time and be careful, so that's what I did. Just like practice, I guess.
Yeah, okay. But, being an underclassman, you went through last year with the state championship and that, and also you got a couple more years yet with the Stratford Tigers. And what other position do you play also besides kicker?
Running back, and we call it Tiger safety.
Okay, Tiger safety. Okay. And so, yes, a great ball game for you. And some of your kickoffs tonight also were just outstanding. Yes, well, that one you had that went out of bounds down on a 10-yard line, it was close. You tried to go for that coffin corner, but it was close. But went out of bounds. But for an underclassman, you've got a very, very strong leg, and I wish you the best of the season also.
Thank you.
Oh, you betcha. What we're going to do is we're going to put you in the house. I don't know if you've ever been in the house, okay? So what we're going to do is I'm going to give you the microphone, and we're going to count you down, and I'm going to count down 3, 2, 1, and you just say your name, and I'm in the house. Okay? Look right up there at the camera. All right, 3, 2, 1.
I'm Declan Fisher, and I'm in the house.
Thanks, Declan. Good luck the rest of the season. Also coming in is head coach Marshall Lehman. And Marshall, I'll tell you, when we had the touchdown to make it 13-13, I made the comment, I says, it brought back memories of last year, closing seconds of the sectional final, when Alec caught that one in the end zone, and it was about a few seconds off from that also, but it brought up, and all of a sudden, a missed extra point, and it went from a high down to here.
Yep.
And how do you get your team pumped up over that?
Well, I told them after the game too, and we talk about it a lot, but you can't have a roller coaster of emotion when you play sports. Otherwise, it's really hard to come back from things. You have to be even. It's got to be a straight line, a straight road, and I thought we struggled with that a little bit in the game, but when it got towards the end of the game, we huddled up after that all happened and knew we were going into overtime and everything. And I just said to them, I said, you guys are built for this. I said, you guys grind, all the hard work you put. I know they put a lot of hard work in too. They're a great team, big, tough, a lot of athletes on that field. And I just told the guys, you're made for this, though. I said, we work hard for a reason. And they all looked me in the eyes. I could tell that they wanted it really bad. And we went out there. They're going backwards on offense, and we're just trucking the ball down the field on our offense. And I knew that at that point, that I think it was a turning point for our team. I know the game, turned out the way it did, overtime game, but this team needs a turning point, something to light a fire under their butt. We've been busting it hard, trying to get these guys to do it. And I think this might be a big turning point for our guys. So,
well, the thing is, you had great field position on that return by Halt, and then turning around, Colton making that 14-yard run to put you in that position to kick that 33-yard field goal.
Yeah, he's been putting in moments with Brooks Vanderhoof kind of out, and we're having a hard time keeping him off the field. So that's an amazing thing, and that's what we're telling our guys. You work hard, you're going to find ways to make plays, and he's doing that. A lot of guys are. We made some big catches at the right times. Connor Kraft made that catch in the end zone there, ripping the ball away from that guy. That was a big play. Just some of the big sacks and stuff that we were doing. Everybody, it took us all, and that's what I told the guys. It took everybody. So, yeah, we're ready to go 1-0 again next week. I know it's a high right now. But.
The 33-yard field goal, but it was a big team effort by your ball club that got you this victory and put you 2-0 now in the conference.
Yeah, it took everybody. Declan's the one that kicked it and had the big pressure under it, but it took the line blocking, the snap, everybody in between the hold. So they're proud. The guys are very proud of it, and I think, like I said, they're ready to kind of show that's what we are. I mean, we need to start firing all cylinders, and we're getting there. I think, like I said, I'm excited to see what we do. I think this team, turning point, I hope, with how we fought back in this. So, again, all I can say is I'm proud of the guys.
And it was great to see Brooks back in there, defense and offensive wise. I know we talked about it before the ball game. You wasn't quite sure where you're going to put him in offense, defense, and it was great to see him working both of his positions that he specializes in.
Yep. Yeah, we worked him in slow. Just because of his injury and what he's dealing with, and he told us he was ready to go and wanted it, so we played him a lot there at the end of the game. So that's exciting for us. And also Cody Randall came in, he hurt himself. He got cleared and came in and played a lot of offense. I know he wanted to play D2, so next week hopefully he'll be full go to play both ways. That's exciting. We just got to figure out what happened with Colton. I mean, his ankle's bothering him pretty bad, so I feel bad for that kid. He's been busting his butt as a captain, been getting voted in a bunch with things, and I feel really bad for him. So we'll see where he's at. But like I said, it's next man up right now with this team. And a lot of injuries are happening, and we just got to try to get guys healthy and keep rolling.
All right. Well, we'll be over in WIAA Fremont next Friday night, and good luck to you over there, and have a great weekend.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Same to you.
Thank you. Great win by the Stratford Tigers as they win this one in a nail-biter, 16-13 in overtime on a 33-yard field goal by Mr. Fisher himself, as he booted that baby right through the uprights to give them a big win and improve their record to 2-0 in the conference, and also 2-2 overall. So a big win for the Stratford Tigers, and they head to WIAA Fremont next week, and I'll be over there for that 7 o'clock kickoff time, and the Wittenberg-Birnamwood Chargers will head up to Spencer to take on the Spencer Columbus Catholic Dons, and Rockets. So a big win, as I mentioned, for the Stratford Tigers. For John, I'm Mike Steinwagner. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week.